Okay, let's do some more, shall we? Leo. All right, Leo. It's your turn. Just, God, focus. Whatever, it's not gonna focus. That's fine too. We'll just do it without it focusing. Leo, it's your turn. So, thanks for being patient while I totally just didn't do readings for a couple of months. I had some things I had to deal with, some health things, and I got COVID, so that was great. But nonetheless, I also erased all of my old videos because I felt like it. So let's go ahead and let's get your stuff done here today. We're looking at your general read. Please check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign for additional messages, please. Yes, you can find those out by going to a place like Cafe Astrology and getting your chart done. You need to know the time you were born. You just plug it in there with your birth date and your birthplace, and it'll show you what you need to know for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. This is your general reading for February. Please also note I do not do readings or offer readings anywhere else. It's the only place you will ever see me do readings, and I do not do paid readings either. So I only do personal readings for my friends. So that's the way it works. So just so you know, this is the only place you will ever get anything from me, and it will always be free. Okay? So let's get started with your song. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. I almost said March, and I almost said June. So in between March and June, I think there is going to be some stuff that you're going to be kind of watching or waiting for. Waiting period of March to June. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we've got two. My hands almost didn't even want to grab the cards there. So, let's see what these are. We got Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode and Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order. So perhaps in between March and June, you might be engaging in a little bit of extracurricular. Maybe. I don't know. With Bizarre Love Triangle. Every time I see you falling, I get down. Yeah, every time I see you falling, I get down on my knees and pray. Waiting for the final moment. Yeah. Anyway, I love this song. I just can't think of it right now. That's a great song by New Order. And then Enjoy the Silence. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. Yeah. Something about words being meaningless and trivial. So there's something about words just not doing justice to what you would like to say to someone. And maybe it could be somebody that's a part of this bizarre love triangle. Maybe there is no love triangle going on. Who knows? Who knows? Assign meaning where it goes, right? We're going to use a Joie de Vivre deck for you. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Then we'll have some Elky Oracle for any messages, signs, anything like that. And as well as the I Am Power Pack for your affirmation for the month. And then we'll pull some limited words for you out of the magnetic poetry. Just a little bit of random divining there for you. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for you. Okay, thanks, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2022. I can't even believe we've gotten this far. When they do that. And a twist for fairness. Balance. Even though they don't want to do what they're supposed to do. The flowers like to arrange themselves, I'm hearing. Sometimes the flowers like to arrange themselves. Okay, current energy for you. This table's a little bit higher than the other one. Either the chairs are a little bit lower. I'm not a very tall girl, so it's difficult to not, This isn't exactly ergonomic, any of these seating arrangements that I've had. Even if I was to go into my office, it wouldn't work. Virgo. Virgo. I just did Virgo. Sorry. Leo. Some of you that this might be significant for are Leo Virgo cuspers. We're looking at 3 of Wands. This is a little bit of hesitation to embark on the journey, embark on your current path here. Kind of looking out innocent, wide-eyed, trying to figure out what is the best way to go, but, you know, kind of just, you know, not really moving as much as you would want to. This might be that waiting period in between March and June that we were just discussing. Why? What is standing in your way? What is really standing in Leo's way at this time? We have the wheel in reverse. There's always timing on this for me. Yeah. Something that happened during the Capricorn, the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, so December 21st. There might have been events that came to light, or a turn in your luck. Things coming to a standstill, but a turn of events has made you hesitate on something, or just stop and something's given you pause for thought. I'm hearing. But you're not moving forward as you once were. You're hesitating because of something that happened around December 21st of last year. I think you'll start to roll forward during that June time period, because if you look here, this is really cool. Watch this. Excuse me. See there where that lever is? It's falling during the Cancer and Gemini cusp, which is June 21st. So remember I said the March to June waiting period. So June, I think that things will start to roll forward for you, and you'll start to really have made up your mind where you were once hesitating. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to take some of these. We'll take that one because yeah, we'll take them all. Whatever. So we had some cards that flew out that we're going to have to take now. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the cards that fell out. That's just what we're going to do. So what we have here is we had one that fell face down. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's apparent right now is that there is a need for you to focus on your resources here, Leo. On that earthy, feminine energy, that determined, ambitious leadership, that feminine leadership energy. This is Capricorn energy as well. There is something about standing in the energy of awareness of time restriction and boundaries, and maybe the need to set boundaries that's not happening here. And I think, Leo, that you're not setting boundaries where you should be. You're also feeling right now, this is another reason that you're in hesitation. You're feeling a little trapped in a situation with that 8 of Swords that kind of flew out over top of our crossing card here. This is a feeling of self-imprisonment or feeling trapped, but it's more a feeling rather than a reality. And you can really free yourself at any time. What's hidden from your awareness, we have 2 cards that kind of flew out down here, face down. We had the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So what you don't see is, what's hidden from your awareness right now is there is some impulsive, quick, passionate, fiery action that has been taken. And there is a lack of apology or peace offering in the form of a message. There was no apology. There was no follow-up with an apology. It was never followed up with an apology. It might be the need for an apology after impulsive, quick, fiery, passionate action. And that never happened. In the recent past here, we have the 3 of Swords in the reverse. This is healing from a broken heart, coming out of energy of pain. and trying to nurture that broken heart. You're coming out of that during this time. While in the recent future, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This very much could be a feminine, Piscean, or Cancerian energy that is not pleased at this time. Or it could be the need for you to follow your intuition, get into your romantic, poetic side. I'm really feeling here that there is a sense of a need to connect with your divine feminine. Or you could be encountering somebody here, Leo, who is jealous. Volatile. Over emotional. You could be over emotional in the next 2 weeks. Sentimental. Irrational. You could have your decision making clouded by something. That's why it's important to get grounded, I think. What do we have as an extension of what's happening here for our Leo folks? I think that's why the warning is up here with, you know, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is to get grounded. Because I think that you're up in your head about something and you're very emotional. But not in a productive manner. Like it's not productive for you. Turbulent waters. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. So right now you're really dealing with a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens. You might be taking on more than you actually are able to handle at this time. You see how it is, you drop and shit, you know what I mean? This can also be gathering up all of your talents and putting and attempting to put them to good use. It is a completion of a cycle so that things can begin anew. But it's important for you to remember to also not take on more than you can handle. How are people viewing you, Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are people viewing you during this time? Leo. There's excess going on. Overspending. Joy in the material. This is Capricorn energy. We also have the Hermit coming out for you. The need to go within. And then the Two of Wands, to wait and take stock of things. These two, I would say, go together quite well. Stopping to take stock of things, to kind of look over things, do the once over, take a review of everything before you make decisions, because this is about a decision. Go within, take some time out to really meditate, think, analyze your dreams, figure out what things mean to you. Right now you're in an earthbound state. People view you as somebody who is in material, worldly energy, enjoying food, drink, sex, all of, you know, shopping, materials. There is a feeling that there may be people who are viewing you as materialistic at this time, and that you need to become more spiritual by becoming more grounded, going within, becoming more in touch with your higher self, so that you can make better decisions and become more level-headed. Wait on making decisions. Somebody also views you here as having the world in your hands or the world at your fingertips. There is great potential. What are your hopes and fears during February? Okay. Justice. Lady Justice. This is Libran energy. I think you're hoping for balance during this time, Leo. You might also be worried that karma is going to come into play for you about something here. I know that Libra is not classically the card of karma. Justice is, so is judgment. And I know that Capricorn is usually about karma, but the thing is that Well, when we have the Queen of Swords, it is about Athena, who has the sword that determines how to deliver swift justice to people for the things that they have done wrong and the things that they have done right. Libran energy is about the black and the white of the situation, the good, the evil, the balance of yin and yang energy. And so here, in your hopes and fears, I think that you are looking at hoping for balance, fearing inequality, being worried about an Athenian woman, somebody who is extremely strong, rather masculine, coming in with that swift sword. Libran woman, a Libran woman. There might be something that triggers insecurity in you with a Libran individual, or just something that bothers you about them in general, perhaps. What is our outcome for you during this time, Leo? Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Sorry. One more. Well, we'll give you two more. The Magician and the Knight of Knight of Coins, Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we have no forward movement happening in a situation. Normally the Knight of Coins is super slow, kind of standing at a standstill, but here he's not moving at all. He's actually moving in the reverse. Magician and our Five of Cups energy here. So what we have is we have a situation where you are feeling left out in the cold in an emotional situation. This is not even being left out in the cold. It just looks like that because the wind's blowing and all that stuff. That would normally be our Five of Pentacles energy. But what instead we have here is we have somebody who's crying over spilled milk. They believe that they have lost something. And the Three Cups that are toppled over here, if you can see them, they're kind of light and it's illustrated a little differently. They're not really recognizing that they need to count their blessings and that there's a need for gratitude here for what has survived. The Two Cups that are still upright here. And I think by the grace of God, almost like magic, somebody is going to come in that is going to work their magic, so to speak, to show them gratitude, or to show them how to practice gratitude, to recognize what they do still have going for them. And I think that's you. I think you're the person who needs to recognize what you still have going for you in the midst of all of the loss of the Five of Cups energy here. I think that you're experiencing that Five of Cups energy because in the outcome of February, there is some deception. You might be learning that somebody has deceived you, or that there has been some dishonesty. Or you could be the one who's being dishonest with somebody about something. There is a feeling of looking back. So you might actually find out that it's something from the past that somebody has not been honest with you about, or you might actually have to come clean about something that you were dishonest with somebody about your past or in the past. And it's going to get you into your feels where you're totally mourning the loss of these Three Cups rather than looking forward and ahead at the Two Cups that you do have. You're not seeing the silver lining of the situation. You're praying for the miracle to come. And this is Gemini energy. By the way. No forward movement. Yeah, it's not. There's something that you're not getting ahead with an earth sign on. But through learning to have gratitude, if you do learn the lesson of the Five of Cups and do recognize what you do still have standing out of all of this, if you can learn you will learn self-mastery if you can learn gratitude here. But there is the deception that must be taken care of here. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands in the reverse. No passionate new beginning. A creative endeavor is being stalled during February. Okay. Let's take a look and let's see on this Elle deck here if there's any signs, symbols, names, anything that kind of depicts anything of significance for you during February. I don't know that I'm a fan of using these as much as I thought I would. They're more practical for me than they are for doing these readings. I'm not really feeling them as much as I thought I would, but let's get you a couple. Yeah, I'm not gonna, let's keep going. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This can contribute to your hesitation, all this dishonesty. I think there's deception from you and another party. I'm hearing that it's almost going to take a miracle for you to move forward from this feeling of loss that you have. Okay, here we go. We have Hannah. She who listens, understanding, witness, compassion. You could be going to see somebody to talk to them about your problems, or you could be enjoying the company of somebody, Leo, that you can really talk to and kind of vent. Okay. We have Alice. She who grants wishes, desires, hope. It's almost like the star card in the tarot. So Aquarius, I think, would figure strongly here as well. And then Enid, she who doubts, fear, wariness, and trust. Super important with that Ace of Swords in the reverse and then the Queen of Swords in your hopes and fears, which, I mean, could actually also depict trust, right? All right, let's look at your affirmation for the month of February, something that can get you through in one piece. Let's see what that is. Okay. Figure I should probably do this. It's been a few signs. So it's not a massive deck. It's a rather thin deck, so I don't like to because I'll bend them. But nothing wants to cooperate when I try and shuffle it for you, Leo. Okay, Leo, what is your affirmation? Okay. I am worthy. Yes, you are, Leo. Most certainly. And last but certainly not least, let's see what your magnetic poetry is. Not trying to take a whole bunch, but there's a ton in here. So, okay. Okay. I think that we had compassion on Hannah's card here. There, you see it? And look at what we have here. We also have more compassion. So it's a thing for you this month, Leo. And there we have it. I'm done. That's it for you. Thank you so much for being patient with me, and definitely check back in case I do a love reading this month. I probably should, don't you think? Because it's Valentine's Day. I didn't want to really commit to anything without actually doing, you know. I don't like to commit to things without following through is more what I wanted to say there. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Have a beautiful February and be healthy. Take care of each other and all that shit. Bye.